Hi, welcome back to Google Educated.ed. As you can see, I have the purple pattern that we found with our Google search tools open in Photoshop, and now I'm going to apply it to a type layer. In our last tutorial, we went to Edit, Define Pattern, and that makes sure that this pattern now will show up as an option in Pattern Overlay. So we're going to go File, New, and I'm going to open a document that's 500 by 200 pixels. I'm going to click OK. Now, as you can see, we have a white background. And what I want to do, first of all, is make sure that my layers palette is showing. So we can see window layers. That will make this palette appear. I'm going to double click on the background layer to unlock it so that if I want to apply some special effects later on, I may do so. I want to come over and I'm going to click the paint bucket tool. As you can see, the foreground color has been set to black. So if I come over here and I click, it will apply a black background to this image. Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click the type tool. I'm going to click in the middle and I'm going to type the word text in all capitals. Now if we look up top, we can see that the type was set to the largest option, which was 72 point, but we want to make that a little bigger. So I'm going to move the text into the middle of the document so I can resize it, and I'm going to go Edit, Transform, Scale. Now we're going to drag this so that the word text takes up most of the image. I'm going to go over to my selection tool, click it, and it's going to ask me if I want to apply the transformation, and I'm going to click Apply. Here we go. Now I'm going to come over to the Layers palette, make sure that text is selected, and I'm going to double click it. I'm going to select Pattern Overlay. As you can see, the default bubbles shows up. So what I want to do is I want to change that to my purple pattern. There we go. Now you can also see that it doesn't show up well because there is a lot of black in the pattern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click the stroke option, change the stroke to white, and I'm going to click OK. Now we go back to the Layer Style dialog box and close it, and we can save this. Now I would save it in two ways. First, I would go Save As, and I would save this as a Photoshop image, and I'll just call it purple. But if I want to apply it to a Google Doc or a Google Slideshow, I can't because they do not accept Photoshop files. I'm going to go to File, Save for Web and Devices, and as you can see, I'm going to save this as a JPEG. So we click Save, and now I can put this on my desktop, click Save, and now we have a useful piece of text that we can apply to a slideshow or a doc. It's Google Educator ED. We made a pattern overlay on text,